Oh, my God. It's you.
Hello.
Hello, Julia.
Brenda, what would Daddy say? Close your mouth before you catch flies. So, you happy to see me?
Brenda?
Jax. Look, I know that you meant well, but my sister and I...
It was a bad call on my part, okay?
Julia should have known better. It's been forever. Why show up now?
She thought you needed it.
Oh.
Look, I tell her that this was a mistake. I'll check her into the hotel for the night.
Yeah, she'll probably want to leave right away because she's always really busy all the time. Just tell her... I don't know.
I'll handle it.
Jax. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I take it this wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, she's a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I was going to be so careful, and the first words out of my mouth were about Daddy. Poor Bren. If I'd have been her, I'd have slammed the door, too.
Oh, I doubt that.
She looks so fragile.
Yeah, well, abusive relationships are hell to get out of.
Please tell me he didn't hit her.
No. But psychologically...
And I sent Christmas cards. Ooh. Well, thank God she has you. Listen, if she needs anything or changes her mind...
Julia, why don't you give it till morning? Okay, there's no point in going straight back to London.
I think she's going to sleep better if she knows I'm on the opposite side of the Atlantic.
The situation's not that dire. I mean, at least let me buy you breakfast.
You know, there's an omelet shop on Kensington High Street. You can take me there next time you're in London.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming.
I just wish I could have done something besides upset her. Take care of her, Jax. Call me.
Julia. Don't go. How was your flight?
Oh, great. Long. I usually take the Concorde.
So you still do business in Manhattan all the time?
2 or 3 times a year. I closed down the office there. It's more convenient to have everything based out of London. But we're still involved in several American ventures.
Who's
and I like to... The company, Barrett Industries.
Oh, you mean you?
No, I'm not the company.
You're CEO and principal stockholder.
Actually, the company went public last year. Congratulations, by the way. That was really good timing.
You know who set that up? Philip Waller.
Yeah, I heard that. Lucky he didn't walk away with half your company.
Yeah, well, he tried. So did your brother.
Jerry? No, you must be mistaken. I mean, Jerry was in the Middle East most of last year.
Oh, he managed to make a little trip to London that almost blew my whole deal. Surprised he didn't tell you about it.
Oh, Jerry's not too good with communication. I remember he bought a whole fleet of cargo ships one time. I didn't know a thing about it until one of them was hijacked.
So, how do you like the penthouse?
It's great. I've been here for more than a year now.
And I should leave a note for Ned that says I told you so. Remember? There were, 6 or 7 little suites on this floor, and I said that we should convert it into a luxury penthouse. But Ned was sure that it would be empty 50 weeks out of the year.
I don't remember.
And we went round and round about it. We finally decided to build it as a loss leader. I think we had just hired the architect when circumstances forced me out of the hotel.
Oh, yes, the famous Quartermain circumstances. Tell me something. Was it just straight blackmail, or did they swindle you out of your shares?
Yeah, a little of both, as I recall, which I try not to. Quartermains aren't all bad. Lila's wonderful, and Jason was always very good to Brenda.
Oh, yeah, Jason's a real gentleman.
I'm sorry. Something happened to him, didn't it?
Do you know that from the time we were kids, I could never really quite figure out if you were trying to be cruel on purpose or if you're just totally oblivious. Yes, Julia, Jason got into an accident. Something went wrong, he lost half of his brain, and I guess that's why he got involved with Sonny. So, see, when Sonny decided not to show up at my wedding, he sent Jason to come and tell me. But guess what? You would probably know that if you had bothered to show up. But you didn't, did you? Now, I wonder why. If you just give me a second, I'll remember. Okay, you told me that you were too busy. Let's see, you had some merger. In fact, I can even remember the name. Transdyne. Is that a real company, Jax? Or is it just another excuse so you don't have to come hang out with your pathetic little sister?
We were laying the groundwork, Brenda, for something.
Oh, there's that we again. You, Julia. You take responsibility. And why don't you tell us what was so important that you were too busy to show up to your own sister's wedding again?
For God's sake, Brenda, you were marrying a criminal.
Here we go. This is the part where she starts telling us what a screw-up I've been my whole life, right? Well, guess what, Julia? Your excuse and this whole concerned sister act would work a whole hell of a lot better if you had actually shown up to my first wedding. That one was to Jax. And I think that Jax is respectable enough, even for you, right? But wait, I remember. You had business then, too, didn't you?
I was taking the company public. It was a multi-million-dollar deal, Brenda, and the timing was crucial. But you're right about this time. I just didn't feel comfortable coming to your wedding.
You are ashamed of me.
I'm worried about you. Sonny Corinthos. He's a gangster. He is a career criminal. When you broke up with him the first time, I nearly passed out from relief. And then out of the blue, I get an invitation to your wedding. What was I supposed to do? Show up and throw rice? I know myself. I know us. I would have said something. You would have jumped all over me. It wouldn't have caused you to not marry him. It just would have made your wedding day miserable.
My wedding day was miserable anyway.
And I am sorry.
Wait, I thought you were relieved. Maybe you should make up your mind, Julia, because you can't have it both ways.
I'm sorry for you, Brenda, that you hurt so much, and I should have been here for you. But I am not sorry that that wedding is canceled or that Corinthos person is gone, hopefully forever. I mean, from the little bit you told me and from what I read in the paper, that guy is a nightmare. He could go to prison at any minute. He put you in danger again and again. His first wife, Brenda, was killed by a car bomb.
Yeah, I know, and that would make me pretty stupid to marry him, wouldn't it? Why don't you just be brave, Julia, and call me stupid out loud, because I know that's what you've always really wanted to do, right?
Words in my mouth. People make bad decisions all the time for the best possible reasons. That doesn't make them stupid. It makes them mistake. And yes, I am happy that your mistake didn't cost you your life. As unhappy as you are right now, Brenda, you're not dead. And for that, I am grateful. Okay. If you knew that I was going to do something dangerous, I was about to do something that had the potential to cause me incredible pain, but it made me happier than I'd ever been in my life, still, would you say something? Would you try to stop me?
I don't know.
I didn't either. I mean, I've been wrong about so much.
Really? Tell me something.
Your career. Told you modeling was a dead-end job. Now I can't open up a magazine without seeing a Jax Cosmetics ad. And that little music company you started, believe it or not, I still have every CD that you sent me. When I have a really bad day at work, I come home and play Eddie Main. Laugh until my sides ache. You know, you're the only person in the whole world that could have got Ned Ashton to sing on stage.
Lois did that.
Partner? No, I don't think she did that alone. You never take credit for the things you do right.
How would you know that? You're never here. You never came to visit me, even though you said that you would. You sent cards and presents, and you'd call when you knew that I wasn't going to be home.
You never returned my calls. I'm here now. I want to help.
I am not some problem that you can fix with some lawyer and some calculator.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I would like to know if you would have ever come here if Jax hadn't have called you.
Probably not. Hey, that's the hard thing about distance, is it makes it so easy to tell yourself you'll do something later.
You know what? This is just a little, this is too much for me right now, you showing up like this and...
Okay, well, me too.
Me too.
But I missed you, Brenda. Well, good, it's late, and I think it's 5 a.m. London time.
They have a suite waiting for you downstairs.
Thanks. Oh. Nancy Drew?
Jax bought me that.
Huh, I used to have a whole set of these.
Yeah, I heard that.
And I must be in storage somewhere. It's your favorite, remember? Said you must have snitched this from me 15 times.
You knew?
Of course. It used to make me crazy knowing that you'd been in my bedroom. Plus, I was afraid you'd spill hot chocolate on it and wreck them.
Well, how come you never said anything?
You wouldn't listen to me. Besides, I didn't want anyone to know. You might get in trouble.
Well, maybe you should have. Daddy might have sent me off to boarding school a year earlier.
It's late. I will see you in the morning.
Go ahead and take it. Jax bought me all set.
All right. It's been a long time since I've read one of these. Good night.
Good night.
Want a hand with the luggage?
No, I'll send a bellhop for it. And don't worry about me. I know my way to the lobby.
Night, Julia.
Well, I was right. I can't do this.
Forgive me?
Any day. And twice on Sundays.
You know, I just keep remembering when everything fell apart after Miranda. I would have given my right arm to see Jerry. Not that he would have been much help, but he just understands how I feel.
Julia doesn't. We're too different. You know that, the deal that she made? Making Barrett Industries public. That was a smart move, huh?
Brilliant.
She always is.
Well, she made one huge mistake. She let you out of her life.